picture this. You wake up and your smart home has already brewed your coffee.
Yeah.
Just the way you like it.
Right.
You hop in your self-driving car, which whisks you off to work
Okay.
while you catch up on the news. Curated perfectly to your tastes.
Yeah.
Of course. Sounds pretty convenient, right?
Yeah, it does.
But in this world where AI handles everything, where do you fit in?
Right.
That's exactly what we're diving into today.
Okay.
With Pascal Bornet's book,
Yeah.
Irreplaceable. The Art of Standing Out in the Age of Artificial Intelligence.
That's a good one.
This deep dive is going to explore how we can not just survive,
Right.
but thrive alongside increasingly powerful AI.
I like it. So Bornet argues that AI isn't some far-off threat.
Okay.
It's already woven into the fabric of our lives.
Oh, I see.
Did you know that studies show the average person interacts with AI-powered systems over 100 times each day?
Wow, 100 times.
Yeah.
I guess it's true what they say. You don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Yeah, for sure.
Just imagine trying to navigate rush hour without your GPS.
Oh, gosh.
Or sift through hundreds of spam emails every morning.
Oh, I know.
So,
Exactly. And these are just the tip of the iceberg.
okay.
We're using AI-powered facial recognition to unlock our phones,
Yeah.
AI-driven algorithms
Okay.
to personalize our shopping recommendations, even AI-powered chatbots
Oh, yeah.
to get quick answers to our questions online.
Right.
We're more reliant on AI than we realize,
Yeah.
and that reliance is only going to grow. Quick ask. Almost 95% of you watch our videos but still aren't subscribed. Please click subscribe. It really helps us grow. And if you're not loving our content, you can always change your mind. Thanks, and back to it.
So before we even get to the robots taking over scenario,
Right.
we're already knee-deep in algorithms.
That's right.
But is this reliance a good thing? One of the big worries I hear
Okay.
is that this dependence on AI will make us, well,
Yeah.
kind of lazy.
I see what you're saying.
Like, what's the point of learning anything
Right.
if a machine can do it better and faster?
Okay, that's where Bornet flips the script.
Okay.
He argues that to thrive in this AI-powered world, we need to become less like AI,
Really?
not more. AI excels at logic, data crunching, repetitive tasks.
Yeah.
If we try to compete in those areas, we're fighting a losing battle.
Right.
Instead, we need to double down
Okay.
on what makes us uniquely human.
Okay.
Creativity, emotional intelligence, critical thinking,
Yeah.
complex problem solving.
So it's less about becoming super efficient robots ourselves and more about,
Yeah.
I don't know, leaning into our messy,
Yeah.
emotional humanness.
Exactly.
Okay.
Bornet even coined a term for this over-reliance on AI for every little thing.
Okay.
AI obesity.
AI obesity.
It's like we're getting addicted to the convenience of AI,
Ooh. Okay.
sacrificing our own creative muscles and critical thinking skills
Right.
in the process.
AI
Hey, want our free AI dope top AI tools that we use? Chat below. It's our live Google Sheets packed with over 100 killer tools, video, music, photos, AI voices, productivity, script writing, YouTube hacks, captions, the works. Always growing. Live Google Sheet. Always free. AI dope top AI tools that we use. Download and chat below. Back to the show.
Imagine a talented musician
Okay.
who used to spend hours composing original melodies on the piano, but now they rely solely on AI-powered music generators
Okay.
to create catchy tunes in seconds.
Right.
Sure, the music might be technically proficient,
Yeah.
but it lacks the soul,
Hello.
the depth, the emotional nuances
Right.
that come from a human,
Yeah.
pouring their heart and soul into their art.
It's like the difference between a painting
Yeah.
created by a human artist
Right.
and one generated by an AI. The AI might be able to mimic the style and technique,
Uh-huh.
but it doesn't have the artist's lived experiences,
Right.
their emotions,
Yeah.
their unique perspective on the world.
Precisely.
I see.
Bornet argues that human and artificial intelligence are fundamentally different.
Okay.
They might both be capable of producing impressive results, but they operate on completely different planes.
All right.
AI thrives on data, patterns,
Right.
and logic,
Yeah.
while human intelligence is fueled by emotion,
Okay.
intuition, and our messy,
Yeah.
unpredictable lived experiences.
So it's not about one being better than the other.
Right.
It's about recognizing their unique strengths.
Yeah.
And finding ways for them to work together.
Exactly.
But what does this all mean for the future of work? Because let's face it,
Right.
a lot of people are worried about AI taking their jobs.
Bornet doesn't sugarcoat this.
Okay.
He believes our jobs as we know them
Yeah.
have an expiration date.
Okay.
The tasks we do today will likely be automated in the future,
Right.
but instead of clinging to job security,
Yeah.
we need to shift to skill adaptability.
So it's less about trying to save a specific job
Right?
and more about developing a set of skills
Yeah.
that will be valuable, no
Exactly.
matter how the job market changes. Kind of like becoming a Swiss Army knife of the workforce.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And those skills,
Yeah.
as we discussed,
Fun.
are the uniquely human ones.
Right.
Leadership,
Okay.
empathy,
Yeah.
the ability to build relationships and inspire others, creative problem solving, and
Right.
thinking critically in the face of complex challenges.
Okay.
These are the skills that make you irreplaceable, even in an AI-driven world.
It's like saying, hey, AI, you can have the spreadsheets and the data entry.
Right.
We humans are taking the reins on big picture thinking and creative innovation. Let's see what we can accomplish together.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay?
It's about finding that sweet spot
Yeah.
where human and machine intelligence
Right.
can work together synergistically.
Okay, so AI might be able to do a lot of things, but it still lacks that depth of consciousness.
Right.
Those subjective experiences that shape our understanding of the world. But that brings us to the big sci-fi question that everyone wants to know. Will AI eventually go rogue
Right.
and decide to wipe out humanity?
Okay.
Should we be stocking up on canned goods and building underground bunkers?
Bornet actually dismisses that fear.
Okay.
He says the real risk
Yeah.
isn't some Terminator-style AI takeover,
Right.
but humans using AI
Oh,
for malicious purposes.
I see.
AI itself is a tool,
Right.
like a hammer.
Yeah.
It can be used to build a house
Yeah.
or to break a window.
Right.
It all depends on the intentions of the person wielding it.
So it's not about AI turning evil.
Exactly.
It's about us being responsible
Right.
with how we develop and use this incredibly powerful technology.
Yes.
But what about the next generation?
Okay.
I think a lot of parents are worried about how all this technology, all this AI,
Yeah.
is impacting their kids' development.
Right.
Should we be limiting screen time? Banning smartphones from the dinner table?
Bornet offers a surprisingly optimistic take on this.
Okay.
He suggests we view AI as the ultimate personalized tutor.
Oh, interesting.
Imagine AI that can adapt to each child's unique learning style,
Okay.
provide a wealth of knowledge and information, and even spark curiosity and a love of learning.
So instead of seeing AI as the enemy,
Right.
we can actually use it as a tool to empower our kids
Exactly.
to become lifelong learners.
It's about teaching them how to use AI responsibly,
Okay.
how to be critical thinkers,
Yeah.
and how to leverage this technology to enhance their learning and creativity.
It's like saying, hey kids,
Yeah.
instead of just passively consuming content, let's use AI to create something amazing,
Well-
something that reflects your unique passions and talents.
Yeah.
Let's build a video game,
Okay.
compose a symphony,
Yeah.
design a virtual world. The sky's the limit.
That's the spirit.
Okay.
It's about empowering them to be in control of their relationship with technology, not letting technology control them.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
So becoming irreplaceable isn't just about staying relevant in the job market.
Right?
It's about embracing our humanity, developing our unique strengths,
Yeah.
and finding ways to collaborate with AI to unlock new possibilities.
Exactly.
It's a call to action to become more human,
Yes.
not less,
Right.
in the age of AI.
And that's where Bornet's irreplaceable framework comes in.
Okay.
He outlines 3 key competencies for thriving in this new era:
Okay.
AI ready, human ready,
Right.
and change ready.
Okay.
These competencies provide a roadmap for navigating the future.
I see.
So let's break those down,
Yeah.
starting with AI ready. What does that even mean?
Yeah, AI ready sounds a bit intimidating.
Right.
Does that mean I need to become a programmer or something?
No.
Suddenly I'm feeling very not AI ready.
Not at all. Bornet emphasizes that being AI ready isn't about becoming a tech whiz overnight.
Okay.
It's more about understanding AI's capabilities and limitations.
I see.
Becoming what Bornet calls AI literate.
Okay. That makes me feel a little better.
Good.
So it's like being able to read and understand the language of AI
Yeah,
without necessarily being fluent.
precisely.
Got it.
It's about being able to grasp how AI works, where it excels,
Right.
and where it falls short.
Okay.
Think about it like learning a new language.
Yeah.
You might not be writing poetry in that language,
Right.
but you can understand the basic grammar and vocabulary enough to have a conversation.
So being AI ready helps us navigate this new world
Exactly.
and make informed decisions about how we interact with AI.
Exactly. It's also about recognizing opportunities
Yeah.
to leverage AI in your work and life, whether it's using AI-powered tools
Right.
to automate tasks,
Yeah.
gain insights from data,
Right.
or even enhance your creativity.
Right.
You know, Bornet shared this fascinating story
Okay.
about a visual artist who was initially resistant to using AI in their work.
It's understandable, right?
Yeah.
An artist might see AI as a threat to their creative process.
Yeah, totally.
So what changed this artist's mind?
This artist discovered that AI could analyze thousands of images,
Okay.
identify patterns,
Uh-huh.
and suggest color palettes that they would never have considered before.
Oh, wow.
Instead of replacing their creativity,
Yeah.
the AI became a tool that sparked new ideas
Interesting.
and pushed the boundaries of their artistic expression.
Oh.
They ended up using AI to create some of their most groundbreaking work.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Talk about a creative collaboration.
For sure.
That story really highlights the power of embracing AI as a partner
Right.
rather than seeing it as a competitor.
Exactly. It's about recognizing
Yeah.
how human and machine intelligence can complement each other
Right.
to achieve incredible results.
Okay.
And that's at the heart of Bornet's concept of Humix,
And
human and machine mix.
I remember you mentioned Humix earlier. Can you
Yeah.
explain that a bit more?
Sure.
I'm still not quite sure what that looks like in practice.
Think back to that example in healthcare.
Okay.
AI can now analyze medical images
Right.
with incredible accuracy,
Yeah.
often detecting things that human doctors might miss.
But that doesn't mean doctors will soon be replaced by robot physicians, right?
Right.
Okay.
AI in healthcare
Yeah.
is a perfect example of Humix in action.
Oh, okay.
The AI flags potential issues,
Right.
but it's still the human doctor who interprets the data,
Uh-huh.
considers the patient's individual history,
Yeah.
and ultimately makes the treatment decisions.
So it's about combining the strengths of both
Yes.
AI's ability to process vast amounts of information and detect patterns with a doctor's expertise, experience, and human touch.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's a powerful synergy.
Yeah.
Bornet shares another compelling story in his book,
Okay.
this time from the financial world.
Okay.
Imagine a financial analyst
Right.
using AI to analyze market data,
Yeah.
identify trends,
Okay.
and generate investment recommendations.
I could see how that would be incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
Especially with the amount of data being generated in financial markets these days.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But here's the Humix part.
Okay.
Instead of blindly following the AI's recommendations,
Yeah.
the analyst digs deeper.
Right.
They consider economic factors,
Okay.
geopolitical events,
Mm-hmm.
even investor psychology
Interesting.
to understand the why behind the trends.
So the AI is like a powerful research assistant.
Yeah, exactly.
Providing valuable insights. But ultimately, the human analyst makes the final call
Yes,
based on their experience and understanding of the bigger picture.
exactly.
Okay.
That's a powerful partnership.
Wow.
And Bornet argues that this kind of collaboration, this Humix approach,
Great.
could lead us into an era of hyper-productivity.
Okay, now that sounds intriguing.
Okay.
Hyper-productivity.
Yeah.
Is this where we all get superpowers
Yeah.
and start accomplishing superhuman feats?
Not quite superpowers,
Okay.
but it's definitely a fascinating concept.
Okay.
Imagine a world
Yeah.
where AI handles all the routine, repetitive tasks
Yeah.
that currently bog us down.
Oh,
Scheduling meetings,
oh yeah.
responding to emails,
Yeah.
data entry,
Yeah.
all those administrative things
Yeah.
that eat up our time and energy.
Okay.
This frees up humans to focus on the higher level work.
Okay.
Strategy,
Yeah.
innovation, problem solving,
Right.
creative collaboration,
Yep.
the stuff that requires real brain power and human ingenuity.
So instead of spending hours each day sorting through emails,
Exactly.
we could be brainstorming innovative solutions, connecting with clients,
Yeah.
or even, dare I say, taking a real lunch break.
That's the vision.
I like it.
Bornet argues that this shift to hyperproductivity
Right.
could lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful work experience,
Right.
allowing us to tap into those uniquely human skills that we
Yeah.
discussed earlier.
It's like AI is giving us the gift of time to be more human,
I like that.
more time to connect, to create,
Yeah.
to think deeply,
Right.
to focus on the work that truly matters.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Thank you.
But this shift to hyperproductivity
Yeah.
isn't a magic bullet.
Okay.
It requires a fundamental change in mindset,
Okay.
both for individuals and organizations.
Okay, so what kind of mindset shift are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Because I'm all for being hyper-productive.
Sure.
But I'm not sure I'm ready to become some kind of AI-powered cyborg.
No cyborgs required.
Okay, good.
It's more about embracing AI as a partner,
Right.
being willing to learn new skills,
Yeah.
and constantly adapting to the changing demands of the workplace.
Okay.
Bornet tells this really interesting story
Okay.
about a company
Yeah.
that was struggling to keep up
Mhm.
with the rapid pace of change in their industry.
I can relate to that.
Yeah,
It seems like everything is moving at warp speed these days.
that's true.
So how did this company turn things around?
They decided to embrace a culture of learning,
Okay.
where employees were encouraged to experiment
Yeah.
with new technologies,
Right.
including AI.
Mm-hmm.
They created a dedicated space
Okay. Wow.
for employees to play around with AI tools,
Okay.
share their discoveries,
Right.
and even develop their own AI-powered solutions.
Looks interesting.
What started as a small experiment
Mm-hmm.
turned into a company-wide transformation, boosting both productivity and employee morale.
Wow. That's inspiring.
Yeah,
It shows that embracing change and fostering a culture of learning
right.
can be a real game changer.
It really can.
But as we become more reliant on AI,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the workplace,
Yeah,
how do we ensure that we're using it ethically?
that's a crucial question,
Yeah.
and one that Bornet dedicates a significant portion of his book to.
Okay.
He argues that AI itself
Yeah.
isn't inherently good or bad. It's a tool
Yeah.
that reflects the values and intentions
Right.
of the humans who create and use it.
So it's like that saying,
Yeah.
with great power comes great responsibility.
Exactly.
We have a responsibility
Yeah.
to ensure that AI is used in a way that benefits humanity
Right.
and doesn't exacerbate existing
Damn it,
inequalities
yeah.
or create new ones.
Exactly.
Okay.
Borna highlights several key areas
Okay.
where we need to be extra vigilant when
Right.
it comes to AI ethics.
Okay.
One is the issue of bias. Oh, right.
AI systems are trained on data.
Yeah.
And if that data reflects existing biases in society, the AI can perpetuate those biases,
Right.
leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes.
I've heard about cases where AI algorithms used in hiring were found to be biased against certain demographic groups.
Exactly.
That's incredibly concerning.
It is.
Yeah.
And it underscores the importance of being mindful
Right.
of the data used to train these systems.
Okay.
Another important ethical consideration is privacy.
Oh,
AI often relies on vast amounts of personal data,
right.
and it's crucial
Yeah.
that this data is handled responsibly and securely.
Yeah.
Imagine a world
Okay.
where AI systems are used to track every move,
Right.
analyze our conversations,
Okay.
and predict our behavior without our knowledge or consent.
That sounds like something out of a dystopian sci-fi novel.
It does, doesn't it?
It's chilling to think that AI could be used to erode our privacy and autonomy.
If we're not careful.
That's why we need to establish clear guidelines
Okay.
for data collection, storage,
Yep.
and use.
Right.
And we need to advocate for policies
Yeah.
that protect individual privacy
Mhm.
and ensure that AI is developed and deployed
Right.
in a way that aligns with our values.
So it's not just about the technical aspects of AI.
Exactly.
It's about having thoughtful conversations
Yeah,
about the ethical implications and potential consequences of our choices.
precisely.
Okay.
And that brings us to the final piece of Bornet's framework.
Okay.
change ready.
Change ready.
As we've seen,
Yeah.
we live in a time of unprecedented technological change.
Right.
And the pace of that change is only accelerating.
It's like trying to surf a tidal wave.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
So how do we become change ready in a world that feels like it's constantly shifting beneath our feet?
It starts with embracing uncertainty
Okay.
and accepting that change is the new constant instead of feeling the unknown. Yeah.
We need to view change as an opportunity for growth and learning.
Easier said than done, right?
It can be.
Yeah.
Change can be scary.
Yeah.
Especially when it feels like things are moving so fast.
Exactly.
So how do we cultivate that bring it on attitude toward change?
Right.
Bornet tells a great story about a group of factory workers
Okay.
who were facing job displacement due to automation.
Oh, wow.
Instead of panicking,
Yeah.
they decided to take matters into their own hands.
Okay, what did they do?
Yeah.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
They partnered with a local community college
Okay.
to learn new skills in AI maintenance and repair.
Interesting.
They realized that even though robots were taking over some of their tasks,
Yeah.
someone still needed to program,
Right.
maintain,
Yeah.
and repair those robots.
That's brilliant.
It is.
They turned a potential threat into an opportunity
Exactly.
for growth and reinvention.
And that's what being change ready is all about.
Okay.
Being adaptable,
Yeah.
resilient,
Uh-huh.
and always willing to learn new things.
Right.
It's about adopting a growth mindset,
Okay.
a belief that you can always learn and improve
Yeah.
no matter what challenges you face.
So it's about being proactive,
yeah.
taking ownership of our own development, and not waiting for someone else to tell us what skills we need to learn.
Precisely.
Okay.
And that applies not just to our careers, but to all aspects of our lives.
Right.
The future is not something that happens to us. It's something we create
Yeah.
through our choices,
Right.
our actions,
Uh-huh.
and our willingness to embrace change.
This is all so fascinating.
Yeah, it is.
Bornet's Irreplaceable framework provides such a valuable roadmap
It does.
for navigating this new world.
Yeah,
But what about the kids?
that's a great question.
How do we prepare them for a future
Yeah.
that will be even more shaped by AI than our own?
That's a fantastic question.
Yeah. And one we'll be exploring in the final part of our deep dive into Irreplaceable.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to our deep dive into Irreplaceable.
Hey. We've talked about becoming AI ready,
Right.
human ready, and
Yeah.
change ready to thrive as individuals in this rapidly changing world.
Right.
But now I'm curious about the bigger picture.
Okay.
What does an irreplaceable society look like?
Yeah.
How do we ensure that everyone benefits from these advancements in AI
Right.
and that we don't end up in some sci-fi dystopia
Yeah.
where robots rule and humans are left to serve them?
That's the million-dollar question. And it's one that Bornet tackles head-on in his book.
Okay.
He argues that building an irreplaceable society
Yeah.
requires a fundamental shift in our values.
Right.
Moving away from a purely efficiency-driven mindset
Right.
toward one that prioritizes human well-being,
Okay.
connection, and purpose.
It's easy to get caught up in the hype of AI.
Yeah.
All the incredible things it can do.
And how much faster and more efficiently it can do them. But we can't lose sight of what truly makes us human.
Right.
Our relationships, our communities,
Yeah.
our sense of meaning and purpose.
Exactly. And this is where those irreplaceable skills we've been talking about, empathy,
Yeah.
compassion, creativity, critical thinking,
Yeah.
the ability to connect deeply with others become even more important.
Okay.
These are the qualities that will not only make us valuable contributors,
Right.
but also make us better citizens,
Right.
better neighbors,
Yeah.
better human beings.
It's like saying, okay,
Yeah.
AI,
Yeah.
you can handle the logistics and the data crunching, but we humans are still in charge of the heart and soul of this operation.
I like that.
We're the ones who build and nurture the communities,
Uh-huh.
create arts and music that moves us,
Yeah.
and solve complex problems that require more than just cold, hard logic.
That's the heart of it. Bornet envisions a future where AI frees us from the drudgery of routine tasks, giving us more time and energy
Right.
to focus on what truly matters.
Okay.
Our families,
Yeah.
our communities, our passions, our purpose.
Imagine a world
Yeah.
where instead of spending hours each day stuck in traffic,
Right.
we have autonomous vehicles that safely and efficiently transport us, giving us back that time to spend with loved ones,
Yeah.
pursue creative endeavors, or simply relax and enjoy life.
It sounds almost utopian.
Yeah, it does.
But how do we ensure that everyone benefits from this AI-powered utopia?
Right.
And that we don't end up with a society where only the wealthy and tech-savvy have access to these advancements?
That's the challenge.
It is.
And it's one that requires conscious effort and intentional design.
I agree.
We need to be mindful of how we implement AI.
Right.
Ensuring that it's accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
Regardless of their socioeconomic status, education level, or technical skills. So it's about creating AI systems that are not only intelligent,
Right.
but also inclusive and equitable.
Exactly. And that requires having diverse voices at the table when designing and developing these technologies.
Right.
We need to ensure that the people creating AI reflect the diversity of the people who will be using it.
I see.
Bornet tells this really interesting story about a group of students who were tasked with developing an AI-powered system to improve public transportation in their city.
That's a great example of using AI to address real-world problems.
It is.
What was their approach?
The students quickly realized that if they only focused on optimizing routes and schedules based on existing data, they would be perpetuating the inequalities in the current system.
Right.
So they went out into the community and talked to people who relied on public transportation. Seniors, people with disabilities, low-income residents, folks who often felt overlooked in city planning.
They took a human-centered approach to AI design.
Exactly. And by incorporating these diverse perspectives, they were able to develop an AI system that not only improved efficiency, but also made public transportation more accessible and equitable for everyone.
That's a powerful example of how AI can be used as a force for good.
Yeah.
But only if we're intentional about its design and implementation.
Absolutely. It's about asking ourselves, not just, can we do this with AI? But should we do this? And what are the potential consequences for individuals and society as a whole?
It's about remembering that AI is a tool.
Yeah.
And like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. It all depends on the intentions of the people wielding it.
Precisely. And that's why education is so important. We need to equip everyone, not just tech experts, with the knowledge and skills to understand AI, to critically evaluate its impact, and to participate in shaping its future.
It's like giving everyone a crash course in AI literacy.
Right.
So we can all be informed citizens in this new world.
Exactly. It's about empowering people to be active participants in the AI revolution. Not passive bystanders.
So it's not just about teaching people how to code or program AI. It's about teaching them how to think critically about AI, to understand its potential and its limitations, and to use it in a way that benefits humanity.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
And that kind of education needs to start early. Bornet argues that we need to rethink our approach to education, moving away from a traditional model that focuses on rote memorization and standardized testing, toward a more holistic approach that emphasizes creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, and collaboration.
It's about preparing kids not just for the jobs of the future, but for the challenges and opportunities of an AI-powered world.
Exactly. And it's not just about schools and formal education. It's about creating a culture of lifelong learning, where everyone has access to opportunities to learn and grow throughout their lives.
Imagine community centers offering workshops on AI ethics, libraries hosting coding clubs for kids, online platforms providing free courses on AI literacy.
Exactly.
A world where learning is accessible to everyone, regardless of age, background, or income.
It's about creating a society where everyone has the opportunity to not just survive, but thrive in the age of AI.
That's the vision.
It is.
And while it may seem daunting, it's also incredibly inspiring.
I think so.
The future is not predetermined. We have the power to shape it. To create a world where AI amplifies our humanity. Not diminishes it.
This has been an incredible journey.
It has.
Exploring Pascal Bornet's Irreplaceable. And if you want another AI dope deep dive, check this next video and ask yourself, how lucky are we to live in these AI dope times?